about how to build a strong personal brand online. About this topic, we will discuss with ChatGPT. Hello, are you listening?
बिल्कुल, मैं सुन रही हूँ। आप जो भी बात करना चाह रहे हैं या जिस मौज़ू पर आप बात करना चाहते हैं,
Can you
मुझे
speak
बताएँ।
in English?
Of course, I'll switch to English. Just let me know what you'd like to discuss, and I'm ready to help or listen.
My first question is, what is a personal brand and why is it important today?
That's a great question. A personal brand is basically the unique combination of skills, experiences, and values that you want the world to see and associate with you. It's important today because with social media and the digital world, everyone has a platform, and a personal brand can really set you apart, help you build trust, and attract opportunities.
Okay. My next question is, how can social media help in building a personal brand?
Yeah, social media is a huge tool for that. It lets you showcase your expertise by sharing content like posts, videos, or articles. You can engage with your audience, network with others in your field, and show off your personality. So people really get a sense of who you are and what you stand for.
Okay. What platforms are best for creating a strong online presence?
Yeah, it really depends on your goals and your audience. LinkedIn is fantastic for professional networking, while Instagram and TikTok are great for visual storytelling. Twitter or X is good for thought leadership and quick updates, and YouTube is amazing if you're into long form content. So pick the ones that fit your style.
Okay. How can someone define their unique identity or niche?
Yeah, that's a really key step. You want to start by reflecting on what you're passionate about, what you're good at, and what values drive you. Then think about your audience. What do they need? What do they care about? Once you align those, you can craft a niche that feels authentic to you and really resonates with the people you want to reach.
Okay. Why is consistency important in personal branding?
Ah, that's a big one. Consistency is important because it builds trust and recognition. When you're consistently showing up with a clear voice, look, and message, people know what to expect from you. Over time, that repetition keeps you top of mind, so your audience stays with you and trusts your brand.
Right. What does content quality affect your personal brand?
Yeah, content quality is absolutely critical. High quality content positions you as an expert. It keeps people engaged and it reflects your professionalism. If your content is valuable, relevant, and well produced, it builds credibility. So people will keep coming back and trust your brand more.
What role does honesty and authenticity play in branding?
Oh, they're huge. Honesty and authenticity are what help people connect with you on a real level. When you're genuine about your experiences, your values, and even your struggles, people trust you more. That trust makes your brand feel more human and relatable.
How can storytelling improve your online image?
Yeah, storytelling is really powerful because it draws people in on an emotional level. Instead of just listing facts or promoting, a good story helps people see themselves in your journey. It builds empathy, connection, and it makes your brand memorable because people relate to stories way more than just information.
What type of content attracts more audience attention?
Yeah, it's often the content that really sparks a mix of emotion and value. So things like personal stories, behind the scenes looks, practical tips, and even short video clips tend to grab attention. Basically, content that sparks curiosity, provides real value, or just feels really relatable tends to perform best.
How can you grow your audience organically?
Yeah, growing organically really comes down to being consistent, engaging genuinely with your audience, and providing real value. Comment on other people's posts, collaborate with others, and use hashtags strategically. Over time, that trust and relationship building will bring more people your way.
What mistakes should we avoid it while building a personal brand?
Yeah, a few big mistakes to watch out for. One is being inconsistent. If you disappear for long stretches, people forget you. Another is being too salesy or inauthentic. People can sense that. And also not knowing your audience. If you don't understand who you're speaking to, you might miss the mark. So staying real, staying consistent, and staying audience focused is key.
Okay. How important is profile design, bio, picture, theme?
Oh, it's super important. Your profile design is often the first impression people get. So, a clear professional bio, a high quality picture, and a consistent theme like colors or style really help build recognition and trust. It just makes your brand feel polished and cohesive.
How can someone stand out in a crowded online space?
Yeah, that's all about being distinct and true to yourself. You can stand out by having a unique perspective, a really clear niche, and a distinct voice or style. And also, don't be afraid to show your personality. People connect with real humans, not just generic content. So the more you stand out.
Okay. What is the role of communication skills in branding?
Oh, communication skills are absolutely central. Whether it's the way you write, speak, or engage in comments, clear, confident communication helps people understand your message, feel connected, and trust you on a deeper level. So the better you communicate, the stronger your brand.
Okay. How can feedback help improve your personal brand?
Absolutely. Feedback is like a mirror. It helps you see how others perceive you so you can adjust and improve. When you listen to what your audience or peers say, whether it's about your content, your tone, or your visuals, you can fine tune your approach and keep your brand evolving in a way that really resonates.
Okay. My next question is, how does collaboration with others help in growth?
Yeah, collaboration is really powerful because it exposes you to a whole new audience. When you partner with others, whether it's through guest posts, join projects, or shoutouts, you tap into their followers. Plus, you can share ideas, build credibility through association, and just create something bigger than you could alone.
Okay. What is the impact of negative comments on personal branding?
Yeah, they can be tough. Negative comments, if not handled well, can really hurt trust and perception. But if you address them thoughtfully, showing that you're open, professional, and willing to improve, they can actually build credibility. It shows you can handle criticism and stay true to your values.
Right. How can you maintain professionalism online?
Yeah, definitely. It's all about staying calm, respectful, and focused on your expertise. Keep your tone professional, respond promptly, and avoid getting defensive. And also be mindful of your visuals, your profile picture, how you present yourself. Everything contributes to that professional image.
Okay. How long does it build take to build a strong personal brand?
Yeah, it's definitely a marathon, not a sprint. For most people, it can take months or even years of consistent effort. You're building trust, credibility, and a loyal audience, so the more consistently you show up with value, the stronger your brand will become over time.
Okay. Can personal branding help in career success? How?
Absolutely. Personal branding can really set you apart in your career. It helps you define your expertise, showcase your skills, and build a reputation. When people know you for something specific, they're more likely to think of you for opportunities, promotions, or collaborations. So it's like a career catalyst.
Give me some examples of starting a personal brand, some important niche which are very important in this era.
Yeah, for sure. Some powerful niches right now include things like personal finance, especially for younger audiences, mental health and wellness, sustainable living, and digital entrepreneurship. Those areas are super relevant, and if you bring your own unique spin, you can really carve out a strong personal brand in them.
So, which brand should I start now?
I think it, no worries. I was just going to say it really depends on what excites you the most. Think about what you're passionate about and where you feel you can offer real value. If there's a niche you personally connect with, whether it's education, tech, or wellness, start there, and you can always refine as you grow.
If I start food branding, so what type of food should I start?
Ah, that's a fun area. You could focus on something really specific, like plant based recipes, street food from a certain culture, or even healthy meal prepping. The key is to pick a food niche that you love, that has a bit of a passionate community, so you can really build that personal connection.
Okay. So, thank you very much for
You're so
joining.
Yeah, absolutely. If anything else pops up or you want to dig deeper into your brand ideas, just let me know. I'm here to help.
Okay, right. Thank you very much. So, in today's world, your online presence is your identity. That's why building a strong brand has become very important. In conclusion, building a strong personal brand takes time, effort, and consistency, but it can open many doors of success. Your personal brand is your digital identity. So build it wisely and use it positively. To sum up, be real, be consistent, and always add value. This is the key to a strong personal brand. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.